Okay, this video recording is for my students who are doing Envision and are learning how to do long division. This strategy is called the Big Seven, and the reason it's called the Big Seven is because you take this division symbol here, this bar, and you draw it down like that so that it looks like one giant 7. So see, this is the 7 right here. And when we're doing this, it's really a place value strategy. We're looking at the hundreds place, we're looking at the tens place, and we're looking at the ones place. And we're going to be pulling out groups of hundreds from our dividend here, groups of tens and groups of ones. So how many hundreds, groups of hundreds from this can I take? Now remember, this is 3 times 100, right? So I can pull out, definitely I can pull out one 300 group, or 3 times 100. That's 3 here times 100 is going to be equal to 300. And I can pull that out of my 728, and I end up with 428. Now, can I do that again? 428, can I pull out another group of 100? Yes, actually I can. One more grouping of 100 would be 100 times 3 is 300 more, and that will leave me with 128. Now I can't take out another group of 300 there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross off my hundreds because I'm done with those, and I'm going to move on to my tens. And how many? Well, first of all, I think, what's 3 times 10? 3 times 10 is 30. So can I take out a group of 30 from here? And yeah, I know I can do a group of 30. So that's going to be times 10. 3 times 10 minus 30. And here I get 8. And then 12 take away 3 is 9. So I have 98 left over. I can do that again. And I end up with 68. And I can do that again. And I end up with 38. And I can do that one more time, and I'm going to end up with 8. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 10. And now I have 8 left. And I just want to think, well, how many groups of 3 can I pull out of 8, right? You can count by 3s. You could use your times table to figure this out. But basically it's 3, and then after 3 comes 6, and then after 6 comes 9. So I could do 6 groups of 3, or I could do 2 groups of 3 to make 6, but I can't do 3 groups of 3 because that'd be 9. I can't take away 9 from what I have left here. So I'm just going to do 2 groups of 3, which is going to be times 2, and that's going to leave me with a remainder of 8 minus 6, and 8 minus 6 is going to be 2. So that's my remainder, that's my leftover. And so what my division facts here have told me is that I have 2 in my hundreds for quotients. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in my tens place value, and I have 2 in my ones place value, and then I have a remainder of 2. And of course, I want to show you how to check these problems too. If you want to check them, you can just multiply your divisor times your quotient. So 3 times 242, and then you're going to add your remainder at the end of that. So 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 4 is 12, regroup that. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 726, plus 2 more is 728, and that matches our dividend. And so this is our answer, 242, remainder 2. It's been checked.